Hey Scorpio, Maya here. Welcome to my channel. This is your love reading for May 2021. So I'm going to start with a quick past spread, and then I'll do a spread for you and one for your person. So please remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, or maybe not at all. So I'm going to start with the quick past spread. You have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, Strength, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords. So straight away, I'm getting that this particular partnership or relationship that you're here for, Scorpio, I feel that it's in separation. I feel that, yes, and look at that, you have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Page of Swords. So it's like it's a past relationship. It could be a separation that has been going on for a while, or that has just happened. But it's a relationship that was very committed, that was very loving, that was very innocent and open at some point. It has lived an idyllic phase of love and sharing and innocence. But it's been through a separation. The Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, although there's a lot of passion, but you guys are wounded, both of you, I feel, are wounded in this relationship. You guys have persevered a lot. You've tried your hardest to make it work, but something happened in the near past, in the recent past, or a little bit longer off, and it led to a burnout in this relationship and a separation. And you guys are missing each other. You guys are missing each other. You could be keeping tabs on each other, looking at each other's social media. You guys want to communicate. The Page of Swords is a messenger. So you might be wanting to communicate with this person in May. Either you, Scorpio, or your person. You are missing each other. You are really nostalgic about this, right? It was, as I said, a very committed relationship. It is the Ten of Cups. So for you, it would be for you and your person, or both. It would be the happily ever after. You guys are looking for a happy ending here, but it looks like because of this burnout that happened, you're exhausted. One or both of you are exhausted, are still injured, feeling still the injuries, and needing this breather away from each other. There's also, because you have also Strength, Major Arcana, Leo, so you could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, absolutely. Yes, there's a beast to tame in this relationship. There were shadow aspects of either you or your person, or both of you, which had to be tamed in this situation, which maybe led to this burnout here in the past. And although it's a very committed, very loving relationship, you guys see yourself as the happily ever after, right? But there's been a need to tame the shadow aspects of yourselves in this partnership, and it looks like in May you guys are able to do that, and to get the reins, to get back a certain amount of control over the situation between you guys. The Emperor, Major Arcana, Aries. So it's stable. The feelings that you have between you guys are solid, are stable, are reliable. And by taming the beasts, these shadow aspects that are keeping you guys separate, that maybe really hurt you in the past, I think you could get in May the reins of the situation back into your hands, Scorpio. So that's in the past. Let's see what's going on with the current energies between you guys. I'm gonna do your spread on the right hand side, Scorpio. and your person on the left with a different deck, so we can see mirroring energies between you guys, if there are any. And please feel free to switch sides if one of them speaks to your situation more than the other. It's absolutely interchangeable since it's general. So let's start with you, Scorpio, on the right hand side. Alright. So the way you're showing up in May in the situation, Scorpio, is the Three of Swords. Hurt, yes, this hurt that I was seeing. The way you feel about your person is the Eight of Cups. The way you think of them is the Devil. Wow. And the way you feel about the whole situation is the Seven of Swords. Wow, Scorpio. And bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. I'm gonna have to clarify some of these intense energies here on your side, Scorpio. So let's see your person. Let me make some room here. Alright, the way your person is showing up, wow, again the Emperor. The way they feel about you is the Empress. Ooh. The way they think of you is the Three of Cups. And the way they feel about the whole situation is the Ace of Raphael. Wow, stark contrasting energies between you guys here. And at bottom of the deck they have Strength again, showing up for the second time in this reading. Alright, so let me just start by saying that there's two very contrasting spread here. One that is very difficult on the emotional level, and one that is very stable and open on the emotional level. So let's start, and we'll clarify as we go along. So the way you're showing up, Scorpio, again, feel free to switch side, is the Three of Swords. So intense pain in the heart chakra. You are feeling the hurt. You are feeling this breakup between you. As I said in the recent, in the past spread, I was seeing the separation, and you're absolutely heartbroken over that. It's like this. You are heartbroken over this, Scorpio. You know, the Three of Swords is really when we're feeling sadness, loss around a romantic situation in this case, because that's what we're talking about here. So you're not over the pain that happened when this relationship separated or broke up. And what's weird about it is the way you feel about this person is the Eight of Cups. So it's like you chose to move away from this relationship, this partnership, Scorpio. It's like you are the one who chose to move away from it with the Eight of Cups, and yet you are heartbroken over that. It's quite contrasting, as I said. Even though, Scorpio, you might have chosen to move away from this relationship, well, you are feeling heartbroken over that in May. And the way you're thinking of your person is the Devil, Major Arcana card of Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, of course, here. Well, it's like you're still feeling toxic or thinking of this situation or this partnership with your person as being toxic, as being unhealthy. You are not, the Devil, these people are bound with a chain, a bolt and a chain. So the bond that is between them is no longer healthy. It is It's unhealthy. There can be addictions around this. Uh, you know, addictions doesn't have to be around substances. It can be all kinds of addictions. Maybe codependency. But you're feeling that it's toxic and you still want to stay away from it, although it is breaking your heart to do it. Um, the way you feel about the whole situation is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can indicate deceit, dishonesty, underhanded behavior, but the way I'm seeing it here in your Scorpio is that you are being stealthy. You want to get away from the situation without anybody. What I mean is, you're fleeing from it. You don't want to confront it. You don't want to confront your feelings. You don't want to confront this toxicity. You don't want to confront the hurt that is there in your heart about this. You're just, it's like you want to take flight. It's fight or flight mode around this Scorpio. You have very difficult energies around this Scorpio, I have to admit. But the bottom of your deck is the Ten of Pentacles, so you see this as a long-term relationship. You wanted the everything with this person. You were seeing your partnership or your relationship with them as being for good, for long term, right? The Ten of Pentacles is this really stable family life with everything, the estate, the children, the dogs, the grandparents. It's a legacy card, it's an abundance card, major abundance card. So you were seeing everything with this person, and you have the Hermit right under that, major arcana card of Virgo. So it's like you're taking your time to introspect, to go within, to see the light around your feelings around the situation, because you have very difficult feelings around the situation, Scorpio, in May, and you are in need of clarity with the Queen of Swords right under that, in need of clarity, right? Because you were really seeing this as a long-term, you were seeing this as your person for life, right? But in May, you're still extremely hurt, and you're still walking away from this, and you're still seeing it as toxic, and you're in flight or fight mode. You don't want to confront it. All right. Let me get just a few clarifiers for you, because these are difficult, very difficult energies here, Scorpio. And again, feel free to switch sides. So please, Spirit, let me get a clarifier for the Three of Swords for Scorpio. We have the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords, yes. A clarifier, please, for the Eight of Cups. We have the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. Clarify for the Devil, the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. And a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands, bottom of the deck, the Star. So yeah, look at that. So around this hurt, again, we have the King of Swords, we have divine partners. It's very hot, I'm sorry, bear with me. It's extremely hot and I'm sweating like a pig. It's like 40 degrees Celsius in Egypt. So we have divine counterparts here, and we have them on your person's side as well. I think this is a very, very, as we saw in the past, a very, very deep bond between you and this person. This is not a relationship or a partnership or a love that you can easily move away from, Scorpio. It's not, absolutely not easy to move away from it, because it's a deep bond. It's the person you saw yourself with for the rest of your life, right? So yeah, divine counterparts, and again, this need to confront things head on, for clarity, for honesty, for clear communication. And this Page of Pentacles indicating a very small gesture, a very small offer in the 3D, in the physical, in your material, something solid but very small. It's just an initiation of that. So it looks like you are feeling the hurt, you really want clarity and clear communication, and you might give a small token of that in May to your person, Scorpio, right? Clarifying the Eight of Cups, we have the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. So yeah, you feel you miss them. You walked away, Scorpio. You did walk away, but you are missing them. We get the Six of Cups for the second time. You are missing them. There's no two ways about it. And you have, you know, under the surface, these feelings, this big love that you were, you know, because of all the heartbreak and the heartache, you tend to not want to listen to it. You tend to want to keep going and to giving your back on this, but it's there, you know. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a deep bond, right? And clarifying the Devil, this unhealthy dynamic, this toxic dynamic in the situation. We have the Ten of Cups. So again, you have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here. So again, this is a deep bond. This has the potential to be your life partner. This has the potential to be your happily ever after. You have two tens, so it's like you're coming to the end of a cycle in this. You absolutely are coming to a deep healing in this situation with the Star. It's a dream come true, a wish upon a star. It's your wish, Scorpio. Absolutely, with these two tens, the two most beautiful tens in the whole deck. It has the potential to be absolutely amazing, right? But there's this, again, these contrasting energies where you feel still toxic and bound around this situation, although it has this potential for a very happy ending. And around the Seven of Swords, Scorpio, this flight mode, sorry, you're still mentally very conflicted around this with the Five of Swords. You could have, I mean, there could have been bad behavior here, ego-based behavior, power tripping, either from you or your person. Again, this need for clarity, as we saw, and you're still defending yourself. You're still in defense mode, flight or flight mode, still in defense mode, right? Around this, even though you see it as your life partner, you see it as maybe your happily ever after, because of the deep hurt with the Three of Swords, because of the fact that you left with the Eight of Cups, and the toxicity that you still feel around this with the Devil. Well, you're still very defensive in this situation. So let's see your person. Just a second, I'm gonna get my dog out. Sorry. Sorry, Scorpio, when pets need to go out, they need to go out. So let's see your person. So your person has very different energies here, Scorpio, from you. So feel free to switch sides if that's the case. So your person is showing up as the Emperor. We saw that in your past spread as well. They are so solid about you, Scorpio. They are not going anywhere. They are showing up as the Emperor, Major Arcana, Aries. So it could be absolutely an Aries that you're dealing with. And this card says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Yes, your person, while you're conflicted, going through all this process, or all this process of healing, of going within, Scorpio, your person is extremely reliable in the situation. They're not going anywhere. I think they're waiting for you to go through your own healing process here around whatever happened between you guys that led to this separation. They are not going anywhere. Look at that. The way they feel about you is the Empress. Again, divine counterparts. So you are absolutely divine counterparts. Scorpio, let me tell you, this is not a small bond here. This is a very big love bond between you guys. Again, and look at, I mean, this is divine masculine, divine feminine. I mean, the ultimate counterparts, the ultimate divine counterparts. And they see you like that. I mean, they are aware of that. And I think you are aware of that, Scorpio, even though you have these difficult energies around this bond, this love bond here. The way they feel about you is the Emperor. So major arcana, Libra, Taurus, Venus, ruled by Venus. So they see this as their ultimate abundance. They see this as a promise of life between you guys. The Empress is always shown as being pregnant. So yeah, this promise of life. So they are waiting for this. They are waiting for this abundance to come back in this relationship. They are expecting it. They are waiting, but in a very, very empowered state. They are not letting themselves go by any means. I mean, the Emperor is he's extremely stable, extremely reliable, and he's a natural born leader. He takes charge. He has ambitious plans for his life. So they're not waiting just waiting for you and not doing anything in their own life. Not at all. It looks like they know that you are divine counterparts, and they just are waiting for this healing process between you guys to wrap up, basically, right? And they absolutely see it as a very abundant, very beautiful relationship between you guys. This card says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. Yes, they are absolutely going on with their own plans in their own life, but still really, really seeing you as their happily ever after, as much as you are seeing them on your side. The way they think of you is the Three of Raphael. So yeah, they really want this reunion between you guys, really want this reunion. The Three of Cups is all about reunion, between loved ones. My dog is being very naughty. This card says, reasons to celebrate a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Yeah, they are waiting for this news, this happy announcement that you guys can finally reunite. And the way they feel about the whole situation is the Ace of Cups. So they love you unconditionally, Scorpio, unconditionally. They really are so clear on this. They love you. They are waiting for this big shake-up of your relationship, this big healing process to be over. They're not going anywhere. They expect this to reunite with you, and in the meantime they just keep this love. They're holding space for you. They are holding space for you. Look at that. They have strength. They have tamed the beast here. Your person is very solid, Scorpio. Please feel free to switch side, but your person is showing as so solid, so loving, so unconditionally loving of you, with strength that we saw in your past spread. This card says, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Yeah, they have already forgiven everything, even before talking to you or before the separation is over. And the Ace of Cups says, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Yeah, very, very solid. They also have the Nine of, look at that, they have the Nine of Cups and solutions in this deck, which is Temperance. Really patient about this, your person, and really seeing you as you are seeing them. Look at these mirroring energies. You are seeing them as a wish come true, and they are seeing you as a wish come true. But you are going through this very deep healing phase, this shake-up, this heartbreak, this need to go within to heal, Scorpio, but your person is absolutely solid on this. They want you, they want to reunite, and they see you absolutely as their wish come true. So let me just now get you a potential outcome for May, Scorpio. Please, Spirit. Potential outcome for my dear Scorpios in May. So you have the Queen of Swords again, the Seven of Swords again, the Seven of Wands again, wow, and the Eight of Cups. Alright, let me just clarify those. And bottom of the deck you have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, this need for open communication to confront things on head on is still here. You are still tempted to flee from the situation, Scorpio, although you absolutely know that this is your life partner. Yes, absolutely. With the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands, so you're still protecting yourself, you're still in defense mode, even though you have this intuition, absolutely have this intuition that this is it for you, this is your life partner, right? And it looks like with this the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups, you know, I'm tempted to say, because the Knight of Swords for me is very quick progress in a given situation, right? But with the Eight of Cups here and Ace of Swords, it's like there's a breakthrough, a sort of a breakthrough, a sort of an aha moment or an epiphany that comes to you around this leaving this situation or this partnership. There's something, there's like this air energy that rushes in, that brings this truth, all right, that aligns you, Scorpio, with the fact that maybe fleeing the situation, or you're turning back your back on it and not addressing it head on, maybe that is not the best way to go about things. Let me get just one final card for this Ace of Swords here. Please, Spirit, can we clarify the Ace of Swords for my dear Scorpio? What is it? Yeah, oh wow, yeah, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. This breakthrough turns this around, ends this big karmic cycle between you guys, and leads you to happiness. Absolutely, leads to a new day, leads to leaving this stone walling behind, this brick wall that represents obstacles in this situation, and there's a new day, a new dawn. You're happy and exhilarated like this little child on this horse. Absolutely a turn of events here in your outcome, after this rush of energy comes in, showing you that, you know, turning on your back on this is not the solution. There's a need for clear communication here, as we saw throughout the spread, and this breakthrough that you get in your mental body, Scorpio, that turns this around with the Wheel of Fortune, end of this karmic cycle, and that leads to happiness. So what I can tell you, Scorpio, is stop fleeing from this. Just address it head on. I'm not saying you have to go back to this person or not. This is absolutely up to you. But I'm saying that to get closure and healing around this, It's by addressing it, by confronting it, by talking, by clear communication, not by fleeing. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Scorpio.